evening and welcome to the Western Conference. I am your host today, Mr. CJ Collins. Joined with me on the desk, Mr. Dylan himself. Say hi to the people, Dylan.
Hello.
It's great to be here. Tonight we have some Rocket League matches. We're going to jump right into it. It's going to be great. Both of these teams we have not seen. It'll be the first time that we look at them, but we are excited for some esports tonight within North Carolina.
Yeah, it's going to be Shelby versus Challenger High School. This should be an exciting matchup.
It should be. We'll see both these teams for the first times. We know nothing about them, and this is the first week of the season. The nerves are on, and the Rocket League has begun. Shelby and Challenger is off, and Challenger is up to a quick shot. They do not take it down. I thought they were going to start the season with a bang, brother.
I thought they were as well. Shelby coming in as the blue team to start the match. Challenger is the orange team. Got a quick aerial off the back glass. Not able to finish.
Absolutely. And let's look at our lineups real quick for Shelby. We have Mr. Dragon King himself. He is the trainer of dragons from what we've understood. Then we have the Raz. And then we have Mr. Unity Reborn. Some numbers on that side, though. How do you feel about the numbers of the gamer tag nowadays?
It's a great move. It's a great move. I'm also curious if the Dragon King is the aerial expert. If not, I'm going to be frankly disappointed.
I agree. I'm with you. And we have seen a lot of action back and forth as these teams are just testing each other, testing those offensive and defensive lines. And as I say that, the Challengers put one in. Mr. Eric Swack himself.
He swacked it.
He swacked one in there. Played some offense on the right side of the goal there, and a pass comes in, and our Challenger squad ready to go. The lineup for them, Mr. Eric Swack himself, Mr. Ekiswack, that's his name, that's right. And then Mr. I don't know what that name is. Cole?
I think it's Cole. Yeah.
Cole?
Colfin. And Works.
Then Works. Colfin and then Works. And then Ekiswack. So, the Challenger squad. By the way, what a cool school name. I want to be the Challengers. I think that would be a name that I would identify with.
Yeah, I actually think one of our production staff is an alumni of that organization.
Oh, really? Oh, the Fire. We're getting from the production, they were the Firebirds. They are one with the Dragon. Yes. Oh, really? Yes, we have a Dragon versus Lions. So this is a back and forth match right now. We're seeing a lot of corner play, a lot of those stalemates that are happening, and some small touches, not the big touches, and not the highest level of gameplay. It looks a little bit like third-grade soccer at times.
Yeah, there's not a lot of aerials here. Kind of a lot of 1v1 movement. Trying to focus on rotation. Trying to play a little boost starve game here. It is just very rally on the ball type of Rocket League right now. I'm certain all of these kids can beat us quite badly.
Oh, that's true.
So from the orange chair perspective, it is it's great to critique them.
It is absolutely. This is the best spot in the house, so we can analyze every move they make. But it is very back and forth. You see some bumps coming through on the rotation on the Challenger side. Eric Whack gets a good touch. They're pushing it out of the corner, but a miss comes through. Oh, Mr. Works is going to have an opportunity here. Is he going to put it in? I don't think that's Works. Who is that?
At the current rate with all the solo play, you're going to see probably a lot of counterattacks. Every time a team is moved up, like right now, we're seeing the blue team try to get in a counter. A little bit of a misplay there, but as soon as we say that, Challenger gets the ball right back, pushing into the other half.
That's right. That is right, Mr. Dillon. And these guys are just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. An opportunity for Shelby, though, is they have them in the corner. And Eric is whack, making plays once again.
Kind of sitting back trying to play the back line. There's a lot of contact. He just keeps knocking everybody off and being able to take the shots.
Oh, Eric! Oh, he had a chance there. Didn't
Gonna
get
send
it.
it back to the center, though?
Yeah, that's right. Just the boost start. Look at this.
Yeah.
Works taking the boost, going to the other side, stealing it from him. I respect the play.
Oh, a little bit of a miss there. That could have been a good center.
And I love what Eric is like. He is the one, Ekiswack, sorry, not Eric, but he is just being aggressive. Aggressive on that side. And that's the kind of plays you want to see, especially as Challengers defending their lead right now.
And
now they're putting a second one in. This may be the waterfall, though, and
100%.
it just falls apart here. That's the goal that separates the men from the boys. And it just happens.
And with a minute 18 left, it's going to be a little hard for Shelby to come back, especially with just as much kind of bully ball and slow-paced game as this has been. They do get a quick offensive push, though.
Cole making some plays here. He's got boost. He's going to go for the 50. Doesn't get it. So Unity's going to have a shot. He centers it for Mr. Dragon. He's not able to capitalize.
They put it right back in.
That's right. Raz is there. See if we can get some control here on either side. No control happens. Unity's got no boost, but he picks up the boost. He's going for the play. He's there for the pass. Comes through. The Raz tries to get it to him, but Eck.
Getting a lot of boost on these climbs.
Eck is on the prowl.
Challenger's probably about to get a good counter here. Oh, he misses the shot.
Eck with a pass. Centers it for the boys. Doesn't happen.
Nobody behind.
Nobody behind. Nobody to follow it up.
Big miss by Shelby, though. Challenger just kind of playing it slow. Gonna chip it.
Cole there for the pass. Works, says, hey, brother, I got you. Passes it up to Mr. Cole himself, throws it in. 3-0 Challenger. I think this game is going to be over, Dylan.
With 11 seconds left, this would be a miracle.
It would. But they are playing against the Dragon King.
Okay. He's going to run the clock out. Oh, they actually might put another one in. They're going to put another one in.
They are. And that one just hurts. You hate to see that, right? And they say the first goal is the hardest. So Shelby's just looking to put one in to try and get some momentum back into game 2 at this point.
It did look a whole lot like that last goal was the easiest, though.
Yeah, I agree. Challenger EC is going to take game number 1. You see these last 3 seconds bleed out. But it's been, honestly, first match has been a nerve-ridden match.
Totally.
These matches, these kids show up, they get an opportunity to play in a high school esports league, right? This is their first time, first week, and they're trying to get into it, right?
Yeah, 100%. And I think as an opener, it was everything you kind of expected. You know, there's probably a lot of nerves in there. For the beginning, it was a bunch of kind of chaos and bully ball, but then towards the end, Challenger really pulled away.
I don't think they're at your level of gameplay yet, Dylan, but one day they may make it.
Yeah, there have been a lot more explosions just on the other side, the losing side for sure, if we'd have been involved.
Well, we didn't see any demos that game, but
We did not.
you are the demo king, aren't you, Dylan?
Sometimes. Other times, I am the one that is the king of getting demoed. It goes both ways.
Absolutely. Well, today this is going to be a best-of-5 match, so it's going to be the first to win 3 games. We saw Challenger, the squad, go up game 1. They score 4 goals, so we're looking for Shelby to really come back in this game. And like
You just
I
got to
said,
get a goal on the board.
That's right.
That's
You
the
got
biggest
to
thing.
put a
Start
goal
with a goal
on the board, even if you were. Even if it's late into game 2, you need to just get a goal on the board to get that confidence
100%.
to say, hey, we can score goal 2.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be hopping in again as well. Same color combination, no difference there. I don't think you're allowed to change teams either, or like rosters. So I believe these are separate holes here.
These are set, right? I believe each school actually does have a substitute, and that substitute can substitute in between games, but not mid-match.
Great save by Unity early.
That's right. So, but we didn't see any subs come out, so this is the roster. Challenger looking for another opportunity, and they are moving quite along here. 4 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Cole has very little boost and isn't able to make a play, but is behind him, ready to make that play. Works himself, trying to get the pass, comes through. Pass comes over, but no connection. And the Challenger squad is just shooting. And finally, Eck, he puts it in.
Gets it in. I was just about to say Shelby's looking good. They didn't concede a goal early after giving up 2 late ones, but within the first minute, Challenger's able to get it done.
Well, so, Dylan, if you were the coach of the Shelby squad, what are you telling them right now? What are you telling them?
I'm going to go with some destruction on Eck for sure. I mean, that looks like a clean shot.
Oh,
That hurts.
The coach says
10 seconds later.
The coach says that hurts. We're just trying to make it through this one, boys.
100%. He's got to get a goal on the board. It's the biggest thing now.
Oh man.
I mean, it's pretty easy to see challengers just denying the boost across the arena right now, and they're doing a really good job of following up and just keeping a man on the ball.
Yeah. I think one of the things on the Shelby side, it's pretty transparent, is like just the double commits. There's a lot of double commits, a lot of triple commits, just kind of going into it.
But as you see when you go to the player, they start with 20 boosts. They're sitting on 0. They can't really do anything. There is a demo, so that was nice.
Eck is going to have a shot here, but is not able to put it through, but that's why you got your teammate works behind each other.
100%, but it's like in that situation right there. If you look, the Shelby player is playing boost in the corner. He turns away from the ball to allow the shot. He's got to play defense sometimes, accept that you don't have boost, and do with it what you can.
Eck also with a nice bump there.
Yeah, for sure.
The play. Love to see that. If you're not passing or shooting, you're bumping.
Yeah.
Unity takes it off the wall. Gives up possession, but he's chasing it down. Let's see if he gets the boost. He does get the boost, and he's going to play it off the wall. He's got
shot.
it.
He can stay with it. Yeah. Everybody misses. There was a dream come true, and just not able to finish.
Right. Push the back and forth here. Unity steals the boost. Cole, 85 boost and an opportunity. Loses a little bit of it to Unity once again. Unity's all over the place right now for Shelby.
Yeah, these guys just don't have boost. They can't really play defense efficiently. Every time you cut to a challenger player, they're just stealing a big boost pack.
The boost control, the star. If you're watching Rocket League for the first time, without boost, you cannot fly through the air. And so when you cannot fly through the air, it's going to be tough to score. It's going to be tough to have those offensive opportunities like Messi does.
Yeah. Oh, they get a goal. You know?
Unity! Hey, Shelby, we got some life from the Shelby squad. Unity takes a little pop, just jumps over, gets a good touch, throws it in the corner.
I mean, if you're Shelby, the good news here is for sure that it definitely seems like some holes in Challenger's game. You just really got to try to control your own boost, at least on your half, play some good D. It's not the break you want for sure. But now that you got to go in, get a little confidence, try to minimize double commits, try to maintain the boost, be aggressive. Like right now, it's a 2v1. You'll be able to get his shot off, but Eck is able to get back in time. Eck moving up the field, he's going to take a full boost pack again, so you can see the boost and nice start.
He had a nice touch there. He gets a little bit different angle. That goes in for sure.
It's a nice demo. It gives Shelby numbers to try to get closer to a 1-goal deficit here. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, though. Looking like Challengers going to push right back.
Dragon King in the corner. Isn't able to get the second follow-up touch, and Work's going to have an opportunity to pass this. Runs out of boost, decides I'm outie, but then picks up the pad and decides to chase around. See if he follows it up.
I also just noticed the confusion around Works is that he is in a blue car playing on the orange team. That is why he has been an elusive character.
I had noticed that there was some color discrepancies. Unity with the pass. Does get it to the Raz. See if he can follow it up. Gives it away in the corner. Oh,
get another double commit.
Yeah, the double commit's coming through for Shelby. They're looking at the VOD review right now saying, hey boys, we can't do that no more.
Oh, big miss there by Unity. He still got plenty of boost though.
Yeah, Unity with a touch here. We'll see if Raz is able to play, set him up for a good defensive play, and he is gonna make that defensive play. It was good, smart for him to get back. Works is here. The defense of Shelby right now is holding up against the Challenger squad.
Inside of 45 seconds, though, Shelby really needs to start a counterattack quick. It looks like this could be dangerous.
Yeah, Unity with a good touch there. Playing defense, trying to hold on. Honestly, that goal really kind of reinvigorated them here. They had given up the other two real quick in the beginning, but I say that.
Chip shot.
The chip shot comes over. The defense finally falls apart for Shelby, and they are not able to make the play.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is you got a good chunk of confidence with getting the goal in early from Shelby. It was better than last game, but you really, in this last 30 seconds, would like to get some good offensive opportunities, start controlling the boost, start keeping it on Challenger's side of the field. It's just something they've not been able to really maintain all game.
seconds left. See if Shelby can do anything with it. He gets a good pass over to the center.
Oh, nobody's in goal. This is a drive at home. He didn't even steal the goal. I mean, what is he doing there?
Last man. One of the things we talk about a lot on the Rocket League side is the last man. You see the Dragon King and the Raz both go for the shots. Because the double commit comes through, nobody's back to play defense. Challenger puts one on the board, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin in this one. 6 seconds left to go.
Yeah, but let's just, for a second, Ekiswak over here, the ultimate teammate move. He could have stole that goal so easy. And honestly, I think you would have. I think you would have done that to me.
I think so.
You probably would have.
I mean, hey, the stats. As you see him on the board, Mr. Works himself is putting 4 in for the team. And you see Unity trying to carry the Shelby squad, just isn't able to pull it out. He gets lots of shots, lots of saves. No demos, though. Hey,
no, there were 2. There were 2 on Shelby side.
Yeah,
none for challengers.
No.
I mean, that is definitely something that they try to focus on. The biggest thing that's going to be separating them from victory at this point is boost control and offensive tempo. We saw at moments they had a little bit of life. At the end, you know, the last goal might have just been a little bit of over-aggression, trying to do a little bit too much too late.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the comms in the Shelby squad. Like,
sure.
Are they just silent? They're not talking to each other? Because the double commit's coming through, obviously. Yeah. It's either we're both saying I'm going or we're both silent and going. And that's one of those things that we talk about from the coaching side where, like, they just have to figure out that piece in order to be able to come back in
totally. You just got to figure out who is the IGL. If you just want somebody coordinating those attacks, coordinating the rotations, targeting the boost, targeting the demos, like, you know, those are the things we're going to focus on as soon as we hop in here over to Game 3. Hopefully they're going to be able to hit a quick regain. You know, start off quick, offensive tempo, keep the ball in challengers' half, and quit letting them steal your boost. That's the most important thing.
You gotta get that boost. Here we go. The kickoff comes through. We're in Game 3. We'll see who will take this one. Can Shelby make the comeback? And not a great start to Game 3.
Well, I will say they were going for boost in the corner, so there is they at least were partially missing. The ball in the other half, though, a little bit of a miss.
Up. And the Raz just gets kind of stuck in between 2 players. Dragon isn't able to get the boost to come back, and so Challenger's going to be up 1-0 in this Game 3.
Oh, a little bit of a disruption down here, though.
Unity might have an opportunity to pass the ball over. He does get it out of the corner. The Raz is there. We'll see if he's able to push it back as well. He's got 61 boost and a dream. He's not able to connect on the pass. Unity does get the pass over. Dragon is back, but no opportunity to shoot here. Cole gonna give the ball back actually to Shelby. We'll see what's gonna happen. The back and forth kind of ensues. You can see the nerves still on the players. No real ball control, just kind of kicking it back and forth.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing right here is, like, you know, we see it a little bit with these breaks and a lot of these kind of formation changes. There are things you can't really change during the middle of the match. But, you know, kind of going forward when you're both of these teams trying to look and improve over the course of the coming weeks and matches they have to be playing, like, you know, if you're the Shelby coach right now, what's the strategy? You're saying, like, hey, let's work on some breakouts. We've been getting beat up pretty bad on breakouts. Is that something you think they've kind of planned going into this, or you think this is just kind of a quick coming together, week 1, getting the jitters out, not really being able to play the game plan you prepared for? Because that's another first touch from Challenger. I think they've gotten almost every first touch in this game.
It's probably one of those things where, like, this is a new esports team, right? This is brand new. Some of these kids maybe have not competed on stream before. Maybe they've never competed before. Yeah, Challenger's thrown away. And I think one of the things I would just say, if the Shelby guys are listening, it's like, now is not the time to give up. Now it's time to go figure it out, you know, take some time, try and figure out what's going wrong, and then come back next week ready to fight.
And it's got to be a little bit challenging, full pun intended. Like, that's a great example right now. That was a clean shot, could have been had by either team, but Works able to convert on that one. Just a slight miss time on Shelby's behalf there. But between Ekiswak and Works over here, it just feels like they are at this time styling and trying to get some highlight reels. Trying to target a little goal of the week action seems like what they're looking for. You know, if I'm challenged at this point, honestly, I just want to run the clock out, move on to the next series, and lock, load, and reload.
Yeah, it's one of those things, especially going down 4 goals in the first minute and a half, kind of crushes you a little bit. But hey, you know what? There's always a chance. Comebacks don't happen unless you believe they can happen.
This is true. This is very true. And I mean, they're doing a good job right now. This is the game they should be playing. Should have been playing all game. You know, keep the ball in challengers half. You just got to focus on your boost, like right there. Didn't deny. Most probably orange got boost there.
Yeah, you know, the Shelby squad, I think I've actually seen some good stuff from them. It's just, you know, just got to clean it up. But the Challenger squad looking good too. I mean, they have some good spacing. They clearly, it sounds, you can't hear the comms of the players, but they're definitely talking to each other based off of what you're seeing.
And the good news is this match definitely seems and feels like a much closer match than the score with Levy for sure.
Agreed.
And I think if you're Shelby, you do got to take some confidence out of this. Maybe this is your worst day, and if this is your worst day and this is their best one, that's going to be a really competitive series later on in the season. Trying to get some closer games out of here.
Absolutely. You see the back and forth ensues. Lots of missed challenges, lots of whiffs, but everyone's just doing their best to try and get touches on the ball. Unity loses a 50. Cole is just flipping in front of him to see if he can get a touch on it. And we'll see if Eck is able to clear, and he does. It goes over the third man. Raz is backing up, trying to get an opportunity to get there, but not going to happen. Challenger puts another one away.
Yeah, I just definitely think the counterattack is real strong here. It's also really hard when you don't have boost. I mean, if you look over the Shelby squad, you're sitting on 0, 40, and 50. It's really hard. You can't run them down when they got more speed than you.
Yeah, and it's also one of those things as a player on the Shelby side, you're kind of frustrated because you've only scored 1 goal over 3 games, and so you're thinking to yourself, oh, we need to be more aggressive, right? When you pull that third man up and try and shoot, what it does is just burns you on the back end. You end up getting scored on if there's a bad pass or just connect come through, and so I think as a player, it's really easy to get frustrated with that moment, but it's one of those things where you just have to talk to each other. You got to figure out, hey, am I going? Am I staying back? What's the right play? And the more and more looks you get at it, the easier it is to make that decision. But right now, it's just a little bit tough.
Sure, and you know, you got 90 seconds left in this match here. You know, if I'm Shelby, I'm just trying to see what works. Like, you know what? Maybe let's just play some defense in our half. Just figure out if we can stop these guys, block some shots. The offense hadn't really been going, but at least build some confidence to be able to take into next week because, you know, at the surface level, it's hard to take away some positives from this match. On the other side, too, if you're challengers, though, you know, you could be looking at being top of the table right now. You don't know what the other competition looks like yet, but so far they definitely have had a much more complete game than the Shelby squad.
Absolutely. And Unity with a couple good 50s in there. We just see the passes coming through. He's made some good touches. The last 45 seconds in front of you. Works is here. Unity's going to have a touch off the wall. Actually, I say that. He was faking. We say in Rocket League. Fakes come through. 50 comes through from Unity once again.
I really just think that Works needs to change his hat or paint job to a mustache because he just feels in disguise the whole game. I think it's a little bit of an own goal there at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. Once again, trying to be too aggressive. Unity can't get back in time. There's a double commit from Raz and Dragon.
I just want people in my life like Akis Wacko, really. He's had 2 opportunities where he could have taken the easiest goal imaginable from his teammates, and he just didn't do it. He said, I don't need these.
He just understands.
These are for my brothers in arms.
That's right. The team player from Eck is just insanity right now. Love it. And this one is going to be closed out. Shelby is going to fall. Challenger EC is going to take this one. Stats of the last match. We've got Works with 3 goals, Eck is Whack with 2, and Cole with 1. Everybody donating a little bit to the prize there. There you go.
Yeah, you know, you see over there on the scoreboard as well, like, you know, they're sharing the wealth. Really close scores. Unfortunately, on the Shelby side, it's not quite as close. You know, overall, what are your takeaways? You know, it's obviously match 1, week 1. Looks a little lopsided. I think the match was much closer than the score would showcase. You know, maybe the Challenger squad was leaving a little bit off the table. They didn't want to show all their cards yet, but otherwise, I thought the match was relatively close. Well, what are your lasting impressions?
You know, I think that one for Shelby, my lasting impression is like it's clear that they have some work to do, right? And so they have to go to the drawing board. They have to keep coming at it, figure out where their mistakes are, and then move forward onto the next. For the Challenger squad, I think I look at it and I think they came into it and they had an opportunity to take a first game, and they did, right, in the first week. And there's a lot of that builds your momentum for the next coming weeks.
For sure.
But you have to keep on the gas pedal, right? That's not your time to relax and say, hey, guys, we take that net off. It's like, hey, we need to get to the drawing room so that we can face our next opponent, because you don't know who's around the corner. There might be another team in here in this Western League that's just got their number, and so they need to just keep their foot on the gas pedal and go forward.
I think the other big thing that both of these teams could stand to do, which is what we're about to do, and that is hop into the next match.
Absolutely.
That way you can get a good idea of your competition. You can see what's coming up next. I mean, hopefully the opponents that we're about to watch compete got to watch the first match, figure out each other, because you're going to be playing each other's conference for the next 4 weeks. You got a lot of games to be played. So next up, what are we hopping into?
We are going into Nantahala and Caldwell. 2 teams we know nothing about. They're going to be great. I'm certain we're going to see some people, and we're going to see some cars, and we're going to see some boosts, and we're going to see some goals.
Absolutely. What did you not see in the first match that you want to see in this one?
Some demos. I think where's the demo? You
gotta
know
be more explosions.
I think I'm a big fan of the bump play. You know, if you get into that and you can't pass the ball and you can't shoot the ball, then you are bumping, right? And
100%.
so when you're bumping, like I saw one play like that from Eck, but that's the difference between the good and the great. There's some bumps coming out through so that people can score. But as we jump into it, here we are, Nantahala. Our starting roster is not a robot, which is kind of suspicious. Maybe he is a robot. Repaired Track 6 and Mr. Free Meme Kids on the Nantahala side. Mr. Dillon, why don't you give us a starting roster from Caldwell Science Academy?
Absolutely. They actually had a late join on the start here, which is a little bit confusing, but I believe it is Yay 2111. I mean, I don't know what the numbers are for here, but Yay. And then we got Turd Muncher. You know, we got some great names in here. You know, it is what it is.
It is.
And then I believe the last one is Federa.
Hey!
Well, not a robot is clearly not a robot.
No, that man is definitely a robot, because he puts it in first to show that he is 100% statistical, mathematical, and thinking about the science behind the shot. Does some geometry, throws it in the actual goal.
100%. I think having the first breakout being a 2v3 was a definite disadvantage for Caldwell. Hopefully they're going to get a little bit of a regain here. Looks like they're moving into the offense. Definitely some misses happening on both teams.
Some fakes going on, mess on both sides. Hey. Oh, but Federa with a nice defensive play. He's got some boost, but he does get bumped by his own teammate on a free goal.
It's a breakaway, and they missed the opportunity.
Federa is able to get through there. He's scoring that for sure. So we'll see how Caldwell, see if they begin to tilt based off of the missed opportunity, or if they're going to remain calm. Cool collected. Yeet! Seeing the 70 boost, he's driving on the ceiling. He's showing us how it's done. Caldwell is playing some defense right here. The Turd does get the boost. And there's some
we got a quick demo. That's all we wanted, right?
Oh, the shot almost comes
shot
through. Yes, it does. It does.
This game definitely feels a little bit more chaotic than the last. There's definitely a lot more bumping, and it feels like everybody's on the ball at all times. He just got a collateral impact on that.
Oh, the misses come through. Is Federa going to put it in? He is. And Caldwell is going to come back against Nantahala. And they are going to be tied up with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left.
100%. This is getting exciting.
I agree.
A little bit of chaos, a little bit of carnage in here. Like the Meeseeks on top.
As a reminder, it says in the middle of your screen, this is a best of 5. First to win 3 matches here in game 1.
A few misses across the board here. Good center, though. Trying to come from Caldwell Science Academy.
Yeah, repair track. He's shadowing the ball right now. And the triple commit comes out from Nantahala. We'll see if this burns them in the end. Federa has an opportunity, but the triple commit also comes from Caldwell's side, and we are just switching sides of this map pretty consistently. We'll see if the shot comes through.
Oh,
not a robot. Woo! Almost scores it.
It might not be a robot. I think a robot would have made that one.
The science was not there.
Oh, no. Good job by Federa.
The back and forth. We have seen pretty consistent triple commit, so we're on the attacking side. Everybody's going. I love
exactly, 100%.
Send it. The
Everybody
coach said
forward
full send.
all the time.
That's right. Drive forward, hit ball in goal. I think one of my great friends once told me, see ball, hit ball. That's the way to play Rocket League. You see the ball, you hit the ball, you drive fast. And that's a strategy.
Not a lot of flying in this match. Most people tend to stay grounded. Oh, wow.
And Nanahela, all 6 players are bundled up in front of the net. And we see a good bounce. And Mr. Not a Robot just jumps up there and pokes at it. He gets it to go in.
He does.
Not a moose from Not a Robot. I've seen this guy. I don't believe he's not AI, though.
Ooh. Green Beams kid just cruising around. Not a Robot with a good 50 defense, though. They're doing a good job of keeping it in the offensive side. And I think this is probably going to continue to be a high-scoring game.
Absolutely. It is 2-2. We'd love to see a tied game going into game 1. We'll see who takes the momentum of this one. Green Beans jumps up there. Mr. Robot in position to pass the ball. It does bounce out of the corner for him, and he is going to be able to put it in.
Secured it.
A great breakaway. You see all Caldwell Science Academy, the triple commit comes in. Everybody's trying to touch the ball. And the Muncher tries to get back, but is not able to get there in time.
He didn't quite have enough boost.
He did not have the boost. The kickoff comes through. It's a little bit of a 50. Bounce in the center here. Not a Robot. Once again, we've seen him all over the map. He's going to have an opportunity to shoot. Does not get it in though.
He almost shoots his teammate in the goal, though, which is equally impressive. Oh, what the great deflection.
Oh,
great deflection.
Is this not a, yes, it's scored by Not a Robot.
Yep.
He just rotates around, gets a good 50.
Yep. Yeah, if you're Caldwell, I mean, the match was looking good. You took the lead 2-1. It's gotten out of hand here in the last 2 minutes. But, hey, you know what? You got about 80 seconds remaining. Plenty of time to still stage a little bit of a comeback. It just starts with keeping the ball in the offensive half. Don't let Nanahela push into your zone, which is exactly what they're doing currently. You can clear the ball out here. Is the most important thing. Turd Muncher gets a little bit of a touch in. Really hoping to see Federer try to push the ball down. A little bit of flying. Open net shot. Does it go in? It does.
Caldwell answering back. And I think we have a little bit of a shootout here, Mr. Dillon.
100%. I mean, that's exactly what we needed. You know, he's kind of been sitting back most of the match, playing a little bit more defense, trying to stay on that 100 boost. Helps out there. You know, watches a triple commit happen, and then easy for him to be able to push back on the counterattack.
Absolutely. It is going.
Nobody played great for Caldwell. A little bit of miscommunication.
They were faking. They knew it, Dylan. That was part of the coach's strategy.
Oh, demo. Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Free Mingskid almost throws it in.
Yeah, it was almost an own goal, but he's going to take it to the house on the other. Oh.
50. Oh, my goodness. Just the attacks are crazy. Oh, the pass comes through. That's a great touch by the Turd Muncher. Federer. Have an opportunity to play some defense here, and he does.
Triple commit, though. They've got an open field if they can get to the ball first. Oh, missed touch.
Okay.
Might be able to shoot it over, not quite.
Oh, the pass comes through, though. He's going to get it there.
Oh! 10 seconds left. Turd Muncher comes in clutch with the pass from Federer. Off the backboard. A couple misses, but that's fine. Turd Muncher was there to clean it up. That's what's important, cleaning it up.
All 3 of the Nanahela roster jump into the corner trying to touch that ball and leave the net wide open, and it's not able to get it there. We're going to see if we go into an overtime. The way overtime works is if we go there, and I was wrong, I misspoke, the caster curse happens, no overtime. Caldwell scores one with 1 second on the clock. They might take game 1, Dylan. It'll be tough.
I mean, anything's possible in 1 second to go. You get a good break. If you are Caldwell right now, you are 50 in the ball straight into the ground. Great start, exactly.
Exactly.
Secure the victory. Secure the dub.
That's right. Caldwell Science wins.
First match. So how do you regain your Nanahela? You go down early, stage a big comeback, take the lead, take a, I believe, 4-2 lead, And then Federer just, wills his team back in the end.
He does. Turdretcher and Federer just say, hey, we definitely are going to take this game. I'm going to put the backpack on and start my march towards victory. He gets him there.
Is it a march or a munch?
He could be either.
So if you are Caldwell going into match 2, what's the game plan? Because obviously at times it worked exceedingly well. At times it didn't work exceedingly well.
I think if they clean up a little bit of their defensive opportunities where they're just rotating a little bit further instead of stacking. Hey, guys, just make that little circle around behind the back post. I think they're going to be in a good spot. But right now it's like I think it's anybody's game because everyone's playing the shoot,
100%.
no defense.
7 seconds from overtime in our first game. Maybe we get it in game 2. Hopefully it's just as close. We are loading in now. I believe the teams are going to stay on the same sides.
They are. We see the kickoff comes through. Federer is there. Gets a 50. He is here. Oh, and Federer just gets one off the wall, throws it in. We get to see it from Ye's perspective.
Right where he left off. He was just getting warmed up. I am afraid for Natahala right now.
I am.
In the past 90 seconds, this man's put 3 in.
Yes. He said, hey, guys, I'm going to give my big brother the controller here, okay? And I'm just going to start going with it, all right? Big brother is here. He has turned it on. The pregame nerves are gone. We're going to see Caldwell. Looks like they're going to ramp it up, and Natahala is going to own goal.
That was a little bit of odd. Maybe just a little miscommunication.
Is there a wager on the back that I don't know about going on? What's going on? These kids are throwing. What is that? Oh my gosh.
Couple misses. Yeah. Repaired tracks. Just got on the wrong tracks there.
Oh my Lord.
Did not pan out in their favor. I really like that pineapple. That pineapple.
It is a very good pineapple. I would agree with that. Oh,
free shot.
Oh, is it going in?
Off the post.
Yes. Not a
robot. Off the post again. You gotta get one of these home quick. You can't let this get out of hand.
No, and Federer beats him on the 50.
Feels like it's getting out of hand.
I think Federer woke up in the last, like you said, 3 minutes in the last match of this match. Said, hey, if I just wait a second, I might be able to get it there.
But if you're Natahala, you're still in this. I mean, right there was probably 3 to 4 clean opportunities to get a goal to make it a 1-goal game. But one mistake puts you 3 behind.
Not a robot. Good 50. Steals the boost on the opposing side.
Looks like he's using the slide button. That's not something you see very frequently.
I know. He's drifting like it's Tokyo Drift out here. And I see it. I watch it. I see Federer. He understands. He's with me.
He does.
Year 1.
He said that he does not need to drift. He is not about that life.
That's right. He just gives it a little poke, throws it into the goal. Caldwell's up 4-0. And this game, too, has gotten out of hand real quick.
It has. If you're not a Halo, you got to regain, and you got to regain quick. Figure out what was working in the first match, and obviously get rid of the stuff that's not. The own goal definitely hurts, but they put 3 in the net without it.
No, they're going to have another shot. Caldwell, I say that, not a robot.
Just drive it in. Oh, he's got a miss hit.
Just did not get a good touch on him.
Still everybody's missing. Not a robot with another chance.
He has hit the crossbar 4 times in the last 30 seconds.
Oh, that was almost a great back pass. There's still so much chaos. I mean, anything is on the table. We're not quite halfway through this match yet. It does feel a little out of hand, but
it only takes
really. Oh no!
I was gonna say it only takes 1 second to score a goal, Dylan.
It does. It does. Federer heard you. He knew what you were thinking, and he said, "Watch this. I got it."
Oh, Federer. That scoreboard's going to be looking good for him. I think he scored 4 of the 5 goals.
I mean, one of them they didn't even do.
Own goal. Oh, the corner from Not a Robot. He might be able to get
It's a great opportunity.
Oh, and I don't know if Federer is playing for both sides now.
So he just said he wanted to have every goal in the game, so you know what? You're going to get this. I might as well take it home for you.
It looked like a little bit of a misread. I think he was trying to play under it.
He was probably just giving the one back they gave to him. He's like, hey, you gave us one. We're going to give you one back.
Yeah.
But, hey, if you're not a Halo, that could be an easy point to regain,
I think that is just the competitive spirit of Rocket League alive.
We've had a lot of opportunities here. Turd Muncher had a pretty good game one, but pretty silent game two. It's just been the Federer show, but
it has been the Federer show. He's like Messi on a Sunday in Miami. He's killing it.
Oh my heavens!
I don't actually know if they play regular MLS soccer on Sundays, but
it's normally a Saturday thing.
Yeah.
But hey.
So sometimes it's midnight game though, late at night. So
Almost a chaotic goal.
It was.
Federer was another.
Caldwell running to get away with game two. We're seeing Federer put on a clinic.
Yeah, you really hope that if you're not a Halo, you get some goals in there, just cause a little bit of chaos, regain, reset. It's been very close. The first game was very, very competitive. You got to get back to that because this game is looking really hard to do. We're halfway through. You're down by 5. As soon as we say that, you're down by 4. You're halfway through. 4 goals, not insurmountable, but you got to get some stuff going in your way quick.
Yeah, Not a Robot wins a good 50, and then 3 Mean Kids just shows up and puts it away, and that's the kind of play you actually want to see on this side. I think Natahela has shown us that they have the ability to score. They just haven't taken advantage of it fully yet.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a goal for every time they hit the post, I mean, they'd be winning like 10-6.
Ooh, Federer almost gets another look at it. Tries to throw it in, but this is just a little bit. Robot gonna steal the boost. Gets a bump from his teammate. Thank you, brother.
Oh. You look definitely a slower pace. It seems like the game has definitely settled a little bit. I'm not gonna say both teams are triple committing any less, but Federer says, I don't know if you're gonna come back tonight.
It's a great play off the wall, and then he decides he's gonna throw it all the way in. Pops it right after Mr. Mean gets himself, and 7-2.
You think there's an inherent advantage of the Science Academy? These guys got to be great at geometry, right?
I mean, I thought Mr. Not a Robot was going to be doing geometry on this one, and so I was a little bit more worried about him, but apparently Caldwell's the one that pulled out their protractors today.
It's another post hit from Not a Robot a few seconds ago. They are just all over the goal, just not able to capitalize. Not a Robot with a chip over the top. It seems like 3 Meme Kids. Yep, snuck one in. Hey.
Some life in the Natahela squad. Love to see it.
About 100 seconds remaining in this game. Down by 4. Anything's possible. The most important thing, though, is try not to give up any more goals. And at least start the comeback so you get the momentum going into game 3 if you need it. Absolutely. Awesome if you do make the comeback. Awesome if you do get the victory. But if not, just don't lose ground. You can't lose the middle right now. It's all about staying focused.
They have to stay in the game.
In order to have a chip shot, Not a Robot with a clean one. This is exactly what you want. Just chip away, do the best you can in this game. Just make sure the fields are there. If that was an intentional pass by, I believe, Repaired Tracks, that was an incredible intentional pass.
I think it was. I think he's zoned in. He's ready to play. We're seeing the comeback come through. Some life from the Natahela squad. See if they're able to put one in. Another one quickly so they can really equalize this match. The pass does come through from Not a Robot. Federer doesn't get the best touch, but the shot does not come. Repaired Tracks is a little bit stuck behind the ball.
Not a Robot with a chip shot.
Woo!
This is looking good. This feels a lot like game 1. Game 1, Natahela goes up. Caldwell comes back, takes the lead, secures the victory. We could be looking at the same thing again. Caldwell was able to put 2 away in the last 25 seconds of the last game. We've got, just over 60 seconds remaining. Anything's possible.
Absolutely. We're seeing these squads show up for game day. This is still week 1.
It is.
Everyone's trying to
big
feel
counter. Federer playing back on defense. Sitting on 100 boost. They're doing a really good job of playing safe, keeping the boost. Looks like a big counter coming in. Big demo, though.
Yeah, 3 Meme Kids makes a good play on that 50 to just try and get the attack to slow down a little bit.
30 seconds remaining. Off the post. Missed by Turd Muncher here.
Turd Muncher.
Again, if you are not a Halo, biggest thing, don't concede a counter goal. Throw some bodies to the net. Try to at least get one more off. It looks like this is going to be a quick counter. Muncher says I'm not dealing with that post nonsense.
Well,
we're putting one in.
I do like the defensive play by Repaired Tracks. He was actually on defense on that play, so he was just trying to put it in the wall and get it back going. I think that there's an opportunity on the counterattack there, but just didn't get coordinated enough in time and couldn't put it away. So that goal for Caldwell is really going to be a difference maker, and I think that kind of ends their comeback.
Yeah, seals the deal for sure. But I mean, you got a lot to look forward to if you're not a Halo here. I mean,
I agree.
You mounted a good comeback in the middle. I mean, there's 13 goals in this game. There could be 14. So they're going to let this land. They're going to try to knock it in. No, they're going to let it in. I mean, there's 13 goals in that game. That's a really high-scoring affair there.
Sure.
The biggest thing that I saw in this match is just, you know, the first 90 seconds just felt like Caldwell did not stop the onslaught. Federer was feeling it. I mean, almost dropped 1,000 score here.
That's
it's
insane.
incredible.
I think that if Natahala had not started that match so slow and let Federer scored those initial goals, I think that that's probably their game.
For sure.
If you don't let it give up those first 3 or 4 really quick.
Yeah, the back half felt very, very good if you're Natahala. You got to take that going into the next match. That's the biggest thing because, like we said, you know, the first 60 to 90 seconds, you let Federer get 3. You put one in on yourself, so you're down a quick 4-0. But then, hey, you come back, you lose by 3. It's a close game. You get a lot of goals going in late. Biggest thing is you got to start the next match. You got to start it off hot, keep the ball in their half, try to keep boost. Federer's going to be playing defense on the backside. We've been seeing him back there with 100 boosts, sitting in goal. Kill him, easy net.
There you go. The demo's got to come through. But we're going to start Game 3. We will see if Natahala can make the comeback against Caldwell Science Academy.
What are your predictions, CJ?
I think that if Natahala can keep it scrappy, and they have been, then they'll take this game for sure. So I'm gonna say that they keep it scrappy and they maybe take this game. Yeah,
I'm going Federer's putting up 5 in this game in the victory to seal the deal.
We'll see. We shall see as Game 3 gets rolling.
Lots of chaos early.
Yeah, kind of seeing the slow starts once again. A good defensive touch.
Oh, big misses.
Not a robot. It's going to push it through. Repaired is there, but does get bumped. The counterattack starts.
Not a robot. Perfect spawn, though.
Yeah, did spawn looking at it.
Not a robot. Oh, great opportunity from Natahala here. Just cut it over to the middle, and you can have your free one early.
I love the look of Not a Robot to try and demo. He's got no boost, though, and he's kind of stuck in the corner behind the play right now. See if it unfolds on him.
Oh, he should play reset, but instead he's going to play ball. Is he going to get him in the butt?
No.
I think Federer. Oh, off the post. What a save. It's good moves by Natahala here.
Keeping it scrappy. That's where they win if they keep it scrappy. They just got to keep it scrappy.
Sending it to the middle. Oh,
it's a great pass.
Federer is basically by himself. He should get a free shot here. There it is.
Federer just chips it over too. Woo. Love this little touch.
They just like to sit back, play the ball, sit with 100 boosts, and just now getting down to the 70, just closing it out. Just a quick little chip into the middle, call it a day.
Yeah, one of those things where Federer just read it well. He said they're going to bully me into this corner, so I just got to pop it up real quick, and is able to make the play. Burns two of them.
But after the first 2 matches, oh no. I was going to say after the first 2 matches we saw so many streaks, but it feels like we're about to get another one.
Yes, it does.
Because we waited 75 seconds for the first goal, and then we waited about 9 for the second.
Wow. Well, we're seeing a replay of Game 2 at this point. Federer off to a hot start. See if Natahala can slow the bleeding.
Yeah, but the big thing is if you're Natahala, the biggest element is at times you look like the hotter team. You just got to limit the triple commits, try to focus on the net, and just really take Federer out of the equation.
Triple. Oh, no. The commit comes through, and I think it's going to fall on Caldwell's side.
And how does Federer get that goal?
Oh, my. Oh, wow. Just like a 50 off the top of the car and just slams it in.
It didn't even hit the post as well.
It did. It got a little tap on the post. See how the kickoff comes up. The kickoffs have been interesting today. I feel like a lot of miscommunication on the kickoffs. We're not always seeing all the players go.
Yeah, I mean, it's week 1. There's a lot of carnage out there. You know, week 1, match 1, you're trying to get the flows up. You're trying to figure out what's happening. And You know, I just don't know if break priority or strategy in that kind of sense has been really thought through.
Not a robot. Good touch off the wall. Don't think the mean kid's going to get there. Last back with prepared track, and he's going to see. Oh, Not a Robot cuts the rotation, is able to get through that. Oh, but Not a Robot still in this
free
play.
Shot.
Yeah.
Off the post. Oh, rebound. Yeah, good play. Look at that. Free meme kid closing it out, cleaning it up. Hey, you're only down by 2 here.
Like, look at this scrappy play. Free meme kid literally barrels his own teammate, pushes it through, and is able to score like that.
He said, hey, sometimes you got to take over. Sometimes it's your time to shine.
I love it.
Quick little 50-50 action.
The pass. These kids, see if it's up to Mr. Robot. Does miss. Repair track is back. The turd muncher bounces it off his teammate's car. And we are still looking for an opportunity here to score. Nobody's in the back. We get 2 misses. Oh, Not a Robot saves them from that goal. Demo comes through, and we'll see a reset on the offensive side for Caldwell.
Good 50, good 50. I think the big thing here that we really got to pay attention to is, oh, what a save. I am not sure who that was, but Not a Robot just got robbed.
He did. Tried to trickle it in, and we see some bumps coming out from Natahela side. Oh my gosh, the defensive play comes up. Oh, but somebody got an amazing 50, and then, Yeet just is not able to close it out. Ends up throwing it to the side.
We're inside of 2 minutes. Oh no, Federer's trying to close it. Oh, we're inside of 2 minutes though. If you're Natahela, try to get this counter. Play your life for a second. Just calm down. You've got all the time in the world.
Oh, some good passes. Oh, trying to play scrappy. The triple commit comes through. We're going to see if they're going to get back in time. Federer's going to get the boost in the corner. Will he have time to make the shot? He does not. Natahela's going to have a chance to push it back through to the other side. Oh, but the 50 comes over the top from who would have it? The same guy who made the initial shot rotates back, gets a touch off the top of it. Federer scores the goal and just stops the counterattack.
I'm just saying, one more goal. One more goal for 5.
One more
goal. Will the prophecy be true?
We shall see. Minute left.
I still think if you're not a Halo, though, at this point, you're down 2-0 in the series. You just got to throw bodies at it.
Yeah.
You've been most successful in your scrappy, but you really just need them to kind of break down.
And they clear it to the corner.
Put it back to the center, though. Good shot.
Yes.
There you go. 2 away.
You know, Not a Robot has a little bit of an unconventional car, unconventional play style, but we have seen him make some plays today that are all right.
It's honestly the pineapple. The pineapple has just been heading it through, you know. The tongue sticking out, having a good time.
I bet he's a guy you'd want at a party.
Probably so.
The life of the party, Mr. Not a Robot.
Good deflection there. I think that might be it, which is insane. Trying to bully on Federer, saying, get out of here. Don't take my boost. Oh,
nobody's back.
Oh, no.
No third
Federer free shot.
Oh, yikes.
Oh, misses it. That could have been 5.
It could have been. 20 seconds. We'll see if Natahela can get this out of their corner. It doesn't look good right now. All of them are freaking out. As I say that, Repaired pops it over someone. We'll see if he gets it in the goal in time.
He gives it to Not a Robot. What a kind teammate. Probably didn't have a good shot. Yep. 10 seconds to go. I mean, it's doable.
It is, in fact, doable. You're seeing it unfold here in front of us. Natahela, and then mount the Game 3 comeback.
Little 50-50 action. Oh, shot downfield. Can't see through the smoke. You got 5 seconds. You got to get a big one off. Federer says, I will get a big one off, and you will do nothing.
Ooh, Caldwell.
Holds on, secures the victory.
Does. We've seen some big plays out of Federer. He is the one to impress, and not saying he's the best on his team, but he's definitely clearly #1 right now in the #1 seed.
Yeah, and I mean, I think if you're both teams here, there's still a lot to be improved upon. I mean, there was a lot of good there, especially when you think about the first match. You know, how do you think these guys are going to match up to those guys? Totally. I think that's something really to look forward to, especially when you're looking at the score here. You got Ye, Repaired Tracks. Felt like those two at times were a little bit lagging behind the others. So you got to bring those teammates up with you. when you get
right.
the teammates all on the same level, you can probably close a lot more. I mean, if you're Caldwell on one side, you get Ye up to your level.
That's right.
I mean, you might be slaying out.
And that's one of the things that I've seen a lot when I've looked at coaching esports teams is how is your top player supporting the development of your younger players and your players that are newer to the game or don't understand it in the same way you do. And so that's one of the things that on the coaching side we talk a lot about to players. Say, hey, if you're number one on your team, it's your responsibility to help them grow underneath you, right?
100%. I think one of the things that it's hard to focus on in real sports, esports, business, and everything else is the concept of at times you need players who are good leaders and who are good captains, and then at times you need players who are good coaches and good trainers, because those are two different elements. At times you need people who are in the moment, in the game, saying, hey, that plan we had coming into this that we knew was going to work, it's not going to work. We got to make a new plan. We have to go this direction. We have to change this thing. But then when you're outside the match, how do you build the fundamentals?
Yeah.
How do you build the things, hey, let's come up with some breakup strategies? That's been one of the biggest things we noticed today so far. It's just not been efficient. We've seen missed breaks. We've seen goals off breaks. And, you know, at a high level, those things can't really happen. Those are just easy mistakes. One of the easiest things to clean up is just the kickoff.
Absolutely. Well, we are going to jump into another match with Natahela once again. So they're going to get the redemption. We'll see if they are going to be able to take down another squad that we've seen. Actually, we haven't seen. Hibriten.
Yep. I mean, if you're Natahela, it's your second match. So you've got the jitters out of the way. You know, you're going to hopefully be more robotic, I suppose, at times. And hopefully we'll see a good bit out of them going into it.
Well, let's jump right into game one. We will see if Natahela can make the comeback after that loss against Caldwell. They jump into it, and I'll go over our starting rosters once again on the Natahela side. We've seen them. We love them. We know them. Mr. Not a Robot is, in fact, a robot. You cannot convince me otherwise. Mr. Repair Track and the Free Meme Kids. And on the Hibriten side, Mr. Dillon will walk us through this roster we haven't seen.
Ratley Tester.
Ratley.
Ratley.
That's Ratley right there.
Quick goal from Repaired Track.
Hey!
I know we were talking about from the first game, you kind of hope the others start to pick up the slack and start helping out Not a Robot a little bit. You got one early from him. Great finish.
Yeah, we got on the Hibriten side, we got Ratley
Tester.
Masonator. Mr. Serial.
Sir Alfred the G.
Thank you, Mr. Sir Alfred the G. Wow. Okay. Well, we are seeing them dive into
big
it.
Shot from the 50. Lots of carnage. Closing it.
Sir Alfred.
Get it done. Get it done. 45 seconds in. Goal for each team. It's definitely seemed just as chaotic as the first match.
It did.
I don't know if Natahela got a good chance to regain there. They might still be in the thick of it.
Ooh, Not a Robot. Once again, winning our 50s. That's the guy to watch on the Natahela side.
It's got to be the car, right? It's the big box. It's the unit.
Pineapple, yeah. He's just being a big block with that car. Tries to go for the shot. He's not able to get it there. Free Meat Kids is in the corner with him. Ratley.
Ooh, good little lift.
Chaos. Oh, straight chaos. Ratley gets a bump from his teammate. We'll see if he plays it off the wall here. He does. It's going to bounce towards the Natahela goal and go in. The tester is there.
It feels like both of these teams, as with the match before, the air is maybe not your friend sometimes. Just play some simple games. Just chip shot, lob it over the top. It's real hard to defend.
Yeah, we see the chip shots. The chip shots have been one of the things that Natahela has struggled with defending specifically, but they are the Scrappy Kings. And I say that as the 3 whips come through on the... Oh my goodness, maybe
but
they're...
it does look like they missed the open goal on the other side as well.
Yeah. It's back and forth, like I said in the last game.
The biggest thing is if you look at Natahela over there, really boost star, need to prioritize trying to keep some boost up, trying to get some demos in. Just keep the ball in Hibriten's side. Lots of carnage out in front of the goal. Big counterplay right now. Looks like Ratley's going to get a free shot.
Oh, Hibriten. Oh, Hibriten. Ratley, we've seen him do a couple things, and he's rocking the Dominus. That's scary.
Is that the Dominus or is that the Fennec?
That is the Fennec. You're correct. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Connoisseur of the cars.
Your Rocket League knowledge knows no limits, sir, okay? Sir Alfred, the G.
Looks like Free Memes kid just trying to play some defense, get the ball out. Same with the fair track today. Honestly, this looks like everybody at all times are doing everything.
Oh, the bumps.
The box carnage.
Oh my gosh, the teammate bumps, the other team bumps. Everybody's trying to get a touch on the ball. And the rally tester comes over the top and just knocks it out. Oh, Sir Alfred, that's a great pass. We'll see if it's able.
It's not even a pass, that's a shot.
That's in. That is in. I thought it was an alley-oop. He said, nope, let's just throw it in there.
It's a good little bump. No wall, no nothing. Just bump the top shelf.
The chip shot comes through.
I mean, the goal animation does it all. Wow.
Wow, it is right.
If you're down to Haley, though, you got to regain. You know, after the first match, we kind of saw they got the scrappy juices in them. They just really need to try to focus on playing a little bit slower, keeping the ball in Hibriten's half, and just let Not a Robot, wrecking ball through the middle. As soon as we say that, Ratley puts another one in.
Yeah, they are just running away with game one. Maybe Natahala is just fueling the previous loss we saw. Maybe they just haven't got their scrappy jeans on yet. Who knows, but we will find out as the series continues if they can rebound. Because we've seen them do that before. We've seen the rebounds.
We have. I mean, they've went on some huge sprees at times, you know. Got a little over 2 minutes left in this game. It's not over. Oh, what a good 50 from Not a Robot. Just not quite in the position to get the goal going there. You just got to keep the ball in Hibriten's half, you know. And if you're Hibriten, you just play keep away. I mean, as soon as I say that, it looks like Ratley's trying to take shots midfield. Just can't give up good, easy counter goals if you're Hibriten right now. You don't want to let them get any momentum because, you know, this Natahala squad, if you get a little flow going at the end of game one, it can do wonders in game two. If you're Hibriten, you really want to squash that. Put another one on the board, maybe 2 more. Just really take control of the match and you gotta kill the vibes, you know?
Absolutely. You see it here. Oh my goodness. The pass is coming back over the top, though. We'll see. Oh, yes. The Ratley tester. He's there. He's lurking.
Does it again.
This is a great pass from the corner, too, over all 3 Natahala defenders. Just able to put it away. Hibriten looking fire in game one.
The good thing is, if you're Natahala, it's not like these plays are outlandish or crazy. Like right there, Not a Robot was pretty close to, you know, preventing that from happening. Yeah. So you just, you know, your car's length away from this being a completely different game. You just got to keep that mentality, that positivity going forward. Try to put a goal or 2 on the board before the next round, and maybe keep them out of the goal a little bit because it's getting messy.
It's getting. Somebody call a doctor. We need a medic. Okay, there's been some injuries. Call us up. I don't know what's going on. Somebody needs to do something. Looking like we're falling apart. What do we do? Let's go 50.
Yep, I will say these have probably been the best breakouts we've seen tonight. No misses so far. Hopefully we didn't jinx anybody with that.
Three mean kids chasing the ball, 0 boost.
Oh.
Not a Robot comes up with the clutchest bump ever. I didn't even realize it. Oh, 50's there.
I'm trying to see who that is. It looks like they're just going to be sitting a guy in the goal for the remainder of the match with their hybrid. Not a bad play. Ratley securing it.
Pull the goalie. Pull the goalie.
I don't know if they've ever had one, if I'm being honest. For the most part, most of these teams look like they're just sitting 3 on ball. Which, if you're Hibriten, you know, keep on doing it. It's working out.
Okay, that's right.
Ratley's cleaning them up, like right now, off the post. Send it to the corner. Just get it to midfield. Let Ratley rip one.
Yes.
The Robot's trying to stop the counter. Ratley is saying, I will make the counter. They just centered it for him. This is probably not good. It is, in fact, not good.
It is, in fact, not good.
Tough deflection, though. I mean, a lot of these car link plays. I mean, I know it's 9-1, but if you're not a Haley, you got to take away that, you know, a couple miss hits, you know, a couple more well-timed jumps, flip resets. You'd probably been a little better off.
Yeah, and we're going to see Hibriten take game number 1.
Really? I think they got it.
Yeah, I think so. They come out swinging, and it was not close.
It was not.
It was a massacre.
It was. 1,000 points from Ratley. The bad news is Serial Fred, I think, still has more points to the town out of
Sir Alfred.
Sir Alfred.
He does. He still has probably combined total more than Natahela squad, which I know it's harsh. I know I'm talking harsh on the Natahela squad. It's not the end of the world. This is only week 1. You don't have time to improve.
The biggest thing you got on the stat line, though, is you got 3 shots on goal if you're Natahela. You got to get more. You got to get chip shots from range, just cause some chaos. Earlier in the match, it looked like it was all 3 on ball, both teams. You know, unfortunately for Natahela, when you go down from 4 goals, the other team can afford to set guy in the goal to protect themselves. Early in the match, it's probably going to be chaos again going into game 2.
Yep. First
play of the game, you need to just get those long chip shots in. We saw Not a Robot do it in the game before, in the series before. You know, just get a few of those long chip shots, get a few to go early, get the momentum, you'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, resilience on both sides. You know, you can't get complacent if you're on the winning side on Hibriten, and if you're not a Haley, you just need to. It's just one of those things where you can tell that they just haven't had enough reps to really understand the game to the level they need to. So that more reps is good. And
the biggest thing right now is Ratley's looking unbeatable. How do you stop?
He is. Over the top, really looks good. Can't wait for the Federa matchup versus Ratley. That's going to happen one day. But
that'll be great.
But right now, it's like these teams are coming out. We'll see if Natahela can bounce back in game 2. They lost really badly in game 1. So here we go.
Sir Ralph with a quick little center. You just see Ratley's already lurking. Saying, let me take this chip shot.
Oh, and he does get
behind
a good
him.
touch.
Oh, he gets blown up, though. That's a big move right now for Natahela.
The demo's coming through, and Ratley comes in, grabs the boost. We'll see what he decides to do. It bounces in the corner.
Not really able to clear. Oh, man.
He almost got a lucky 50 out there to kind of get him.
Stealing the boost, though. So now if you're Natahela, you're starved. You really just need to get out of your half. Just play some quick turtle defense. Just clear the ball, clear it quick. Make concise touches. Not a Robot coming in like a wrecking ball saying, I'm going to take this long chip shot. But those are the things you need right there. You know, if that's not a deflection, that ball's going into the net.
Right.
You just maybe need to get a little bump and run in there going as well.
Prepared's trying to clear it, but he ends up just giving the ball back.
Oh, his teammate bumped him out. Ooh. A great bump by Not a Robot.
And then
huge save.
Yeah, Prepared makes the save.
I don't think anybody gets the save there, but everybody got the save there. Then you put the ball back on frame. The biggest thing right now, Natahela, you just need to keep the ball in Hibriten's half, and you just set it up in the middle of the field like you see right now. Not a Robot is lurking, ready to come in like a wrecking ball and cause some chaos. Doesn't quite connect there. You know, Ratley was saying not today. Oh
my, almost an own goal.
So close.
Robot is going to have an opportunity.
He is. Oh, he misses, though. Free Beep Kids could chip it up. He does not. Oh, man, off the top crossbar from Not a Robot, I believe. Prepared tracks just kind of keeping carnage. And it also looks like Hibriten's kind of fighting with themselves right now. As soon as I say that, Ratley says, don't worry about it, guys. Just up here, Carson Park. I'm going to take this one home. But he loses the ball. You know, it's not as easy as it has been or was in the first game. It looks a lot more like that 6-on-ball kind of carnage we were discussing. As I say this, I think Repaired Track is kind of lurking into that.
Yes, he is.
3-on-ball, looking like a hockey team with the flying V right now. I'm not sure this is the best strategy in Rocket League, but it's what we're getting.
That is right. And, you know, we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this match in game 2, and no scores, right? Back and forth. This is kind of what you want from Natahela.
Yeah, I mean, it's way better than giving up 9. That is absolutely for sure. The biggest thing, though, right now is whoever breaks this ice, you've got to feel good. First team to score a goal, it's probably yours at this point in the game. 2 minutes left. You know, if you're Hibriten, try to clear the field. Get Ratley in a 1v1, let him take a shot from range. As soon as I say that, he forces it in.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Sometimes it's worse when you wait 3 minutes, no goals, nothing happens.
Yep.
Team finally gets a goal. It feels like, you know, the weight of the world's off their shoulder. The other team, it feels unsurmountable.
Yeah, the pressure just, this is where you see either Hibriten is going to run away with this at this point, or Natahela is going to equalize, and that's the only two things that are going to happen. You know?
I think statistically those are the two only options.
And Radley puts one in, and like I said, Hibriten starts to run away with it. The pressure, if you've never played Rocket League before, once you're up, once somebody is up a goal on you and you've battled for 3 minutes, it is really, really hard to hold on to your composure to be able to equalize in that moment.
But if you're Natahela, you got to know you have scored goals in bunches earlier in the night.
Totally.
You still got to know you've got that in the tank. Big miss here by Radley. That ball's going to roll in.
No,
oh, what a save.
Doesn't. Oh, nobody from Natahela is able to push it through.
I think a demo came through against them, and they didn't have anybody on that side.
Man.
Radley's going to go for a cheeky little chip shot here.
That is a heartbreaker. I'd love to hear the comms as that was happening with the Natahela side. It says, hey, go hit it, go hit it. No luck.
We're inside of the last 70 seconds here. If you're Natahela, you really need to get something going. You only scored 1 goal in the first match. You'd really like to get one here. Worst case, you don't complete the comeback, but at least you get a little bit of momentum. And as soon as I say that, we got a wrecking ball moving down the field. Just not able to capitalize in the same capacity they were before. It seems like Hibriten has really kind of taken that goalie approach like they did at the end of the first match. They keep saving them late, these kind of wrecking ball opportunities that Natahela keeps creating.
Yeah, it's interesting as we've gotten to see these couple series from Natahela that Not a Robot and Free Meme Kids are definitely the two aggressors where they're keeping repaired track a little bit further, and he's kind of playing defense more than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, and it's one of those things where you're just kind of hoping it converts. Oh, what a free goal.
Lucky bounce. Goes in.
You know, I feel like we haven't said the Masonator's name, but he's just creeping, just waiting, you know?
Honestly, that's a good spot for him to be. He's in the right
100%.
position. I mean, the Radley tester shows up, gets a good pass, 50s it out of the corner.
That's probably the last thing you want to do if you were Natahela. You really wanted to get a goal in here. You really wanted to get something going in the right direction.
Ooh, that's, Not a Robot just gets beaten by that. Throws it into 3 defenders.
Whips a little 180 action, though. Nice. He gets a chip here. Oh, he gets a hit.
See,
dunk it in, not quite.
Not quite. Hibriten wins game 2. They are up 2-0 in the series, and they look good.
They do. They look good. You didn't really get any more shots on goal for Natahela. Now, there was a little bit more deflections, a little bit more carnage happening this game.
Yeah.
And you did limit the damage. You only gave up 3, which, you know, first game you gave up 9. Second game you gave up 3. What we got next game? You're only going to give up 1 or 2, maybe none. The problem is you got no goals. You weren't able to capitalize. You got 1 in the first, none in the second. You got to get something in the back of the net.
That is the quote of the night. The problem is you got no goals, so you got to score. And having a good defense helps you score because you can make those counterattack happens right now. And I think right now, one of the things I'm seeing a lot on the Natahela side is when they are on the defensive side, their clears are just like little touches in front of them and just keeping that pressure on, losing boost, constant pressure, and then they end up getting scored on.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's also been interesting to see the first half of the first match, there was no defense played at all. It was basically 6 on ball. Whereas, you know, that second match there we just saw is, you know, we started seeing each team kind of throw somebody in goal, play a little bit more conservatively. If you're Natahela, it didn't work. So what do? You send 3 back on ball, cause a little more bully ball, or maybe you send the guy you got in goal to go take out their goalie. Just a little bit of a, you know, little counter tactics. If you can get them out of net, those good opportunities we saw from Not a Robot back there, but not able to finish with a goalie in. So maybe you kill him, Not a Robot gets the goal, and next thing you know, you're leading.
That's right. We'll find out in Game 3 as we continue this battle in Week 1. This is our last match of the evening in the Western Conference.
Well, depends on who wins.
Well, that's true. If
Hibriten
takes it, yes. If Hibriten takes this one, it's over. If Natahela comes back, then we may see another one.
Woo! I got to see an aerial early from the old Sir Ralph. Oh, big miss, though.
Oh.
That's exactly what you wanted.
That's right.
Not a Robot, barrels through. So right now, if you're Natahela, you're hoping they don't regain. There's nobody in there. Not a Robot just puts one on frame. gets it through. If you're Hibriten, what do you do?
I think that the Ratley tester just has to make some good touches.
He starts off winning the 50 of the start.
He does, and
Sir Ralph does miss.
he does. Not a robot. When he is alive with this Natahela squad, they are booking fire.
Oh, Ratley Tester missed. Oh, but they did get a good clear by the Mason Tater.
Uh-oh.
Mason Tater.
He's got no boost. Oh, a 50 comes out.
Ooh!
Oh, and it's a pass.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pass right to Hibriten's side, and they're able to capitalize on that pass.
And it all starts, though, with Ratley over here getting the big 50-50 to the corner, deflects back for Sir Ralph. But, hey, you know, you're sitting tied 40 seconds in with a goal on the board. If you're Natahela, you can't be upset.
That's right. Especially
you love three.
Ooh, we'll see. Oh, thought there was going to be a little bit of an attack, maybe a pass there. Not a robot with a touch off the wall. He does have an opportunity here. Oh, and he gets a bump from his teammate that actually kind of helps him get some power on that shot, but Mason plays some defense.
Start putting it back towards the middle as well. Oh, lots of misses coming through. Oh, lots of misses. You got to get back to the ball. You can't be playing boost. Woo!
Oh, and the bump comes through from the teammate.
Hey, maybe they just have incredible comms right there. Maybe they know, hey, don't rush, take your time. Hopefully that's what's coming across the mic.
As we say that, Natahela puts it in front of their own goal, and Ratley decides he's going to throw it in.
That was a bold move. I don't think it panned out.
The triple commit comes out. Everybody's in the corner. Nothing can be done. Sir Alfred pushes it off the top of Ratley's car.
It's not what you want for Natahela. I mean, you're only down one, though. It's not. It could be way worse.
That's right.
We'd really like to see this series go the distance. You know, at least get some good excitement in there. That is a few.
Oh, no.
Wow, that is.
Oh, no. Oh, no. It falls apart. There's misses everywhere. Everyone had a shot. Nobody was able to do it. Sir Alfred plays a little bounce. Bounce.
I think there were 5 misses before the ball.
It was a lot.
2 from Woodlot.
We call that a fake. Okay.
Hey, if it had been you and I, it could have been 6.
It
could have been 6 misses.
We just got to bounce it off the ground and get it in there.
Trying to clear the ball out of the corner.
The boost is still in the back right corner. Nobody's picked it up yet. On either side, it is still there. We are, you know what I like?
Shot right here, not a robot.
I like about both these teams. They are definitely ball over boost, and that's not a decision I make, but that's the decision they make.
I think everybody's boost. Teammates boost, enemies boost, everything. If it's boost, I'm taking it.
Ooh, that's a good pass. The bounce comes through. We'll see if an attack comes. There's a bunch of misses.
Oh my heavens.
Oh, repair track.
Just waited. Patience. Patience is the name of the game. They just put this thing in park underneath the ball and said, you know what? It's all good, guys.
All 3 defenders from Hibriten also not great touches on the ball on the defensive side.
Well, I think for it to be a great touch on the ball, you'd have to touch the ball. I'm not sure they were able to complete that.
Good points. Great points.
Oh, Sir Ralph said, I'll touch this one.
No. No, sir.
This comeback's not happening tonight.
Hibriten up 4-2.
Yep. Game's about halfway done, though, so, I mean, you still got plenty of time if you're Natahela. And if you're Hibriten, you run it up to 9.
You know what I appreciate about you, Dylan, is that you are always seeing things from the brighter side. And that is amazing for everyone. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. Mr. Ratley Tester trying to play the 50. Does pass it. There is an offensive opportunity coming. Doesn't get it, though. Oh, I say that. I've misspoken. He's going to have a breakaway, and he's going to push it in the goal. It is 5-2. Mr. Ratley Tester says, I'll bounce this one off the wall. I'll bump this guy out of the way, and I will go and put it in for the team. It's looking good.
Been quiet all game, you know. Finally, he was able to kind of get a breakaway. One of his tried and true little tested shots from midfield.
Oh, and Mason.
Big demo there, though. Nobody in goal. Ratley coming. Oh, he misses the shot, though.
Oh.
I believe that was Sir Ralph.
It was. Almost got a good touch on it.
Hey, if you're Masonator, just sit back here, play the D. You get occasional little chip shot. Nope, he's just sitting in that.
That's right. And sometimes you need some defense on that side.
We've got 2 minutes left. You're up by 3. I'm just, park it in there. He's got 12 boosts. I'd probably get a little more than that, personally.
Yes, we are seeing the counterattack come through. I feel like every single time I see the attack on Natahela's side, they're also attacking with 0 boost.
Oh, yeah. As we say that, Sir Ralph is doing, oh, he misses the boost. I thought he was going to get that. A little backflip, though, by Ratley. Oh.
Not a robot. Gets the boost. Does get it out. It's a slight clear. Mr. Trax is here. He's got no boost, though. But he does get it to where he could pass it. Flies underneath and isn't able to capitalize on it.
Not a robot. It's a good opportunity when he's missing. Turns around, though. Could be centering it. Could be playing it to himself.
Oh, good pass. Great pass.
Oh.
No.
Big misses.
Man, the whiffs on the attack.
Triple commit. I think Sir Ralph also misses, though.
Great pass line now.
It looks like it's on frame. You just got to get rid of the Mason. Masonator with a good clear. I mean, when you're up by 3, you can just play a little bit of defense, and it goes a long way.
No, the tester's going to have...
Is he going to go up for an aerial? Sir Ralph does. Doesn't quite connect.
He hit it twice. That's great.
Pushing it back to center. Oh, Rally can turn on it. Chips him. Oh, great save by Not a Robot, though.
It's a good clear. Buys some time for his team to get some boost. The counterattack comes through. Mr. Beef Kid is here. Robot's got no boost. He tries to put it on goal, but Mason is playing some defense back there, and he is the defender of the night. Michelle. But
Full Q shot at the end. Hibriten seals the deal. Every match we had on this fine afternoon.
We're done.
But the teams all felt close.
That's right.
We had a game in with a few seconds left. This one ended up being 2-5, but it felt a lot closer than that.
It did.
Second game of the series was relatively close, but if your Natahela starting off 0-2 is probably not your preference, for sure. But I think you took away a lot. You saw them kind of shift in the second match here. They started playing a little bit of defense. Started playing a little bit more bully ball. Just got to really focus on getting the boost and a few of those other elements. And I think they can get some wins knocked out throughout the season.
Yeah, like I said, reps is a huge portion of this where you just have to go and get a lot of looks at different situations to figure out what is the right answer, whether it's you seeing somebody else do it, like the coaches that these teams have, or whether you do it yourself and you're like, wow, that worked. I think I'll do it again, right? I think there's some fundamental stuff that each team can work on, but ultimately a great week of matches as we go into week 1. And awesome work from all the kids just to get there and in the match. I know there's a lot of coordination and the logistics that have to happen in order for them to be able to do that. So it's amazing that we're actually playing.
The question for me to you is, end of the first week, who are you taking right now in the conference?
Oh, my. I don't know if we've seen everyone. Oh, man, I do like Hibriten. If I look at just a face value tonight, yeah, like Hibriten's good. Caldwell's going to have a shot against Hibriten. That'll be an interesting match up.
It will be, because I think Caldwell, you got Federa.
Yeah.
Looks good, right?
Does. Yeah. But
then you got Ratley over here on Hibriten. I mean, I think those tonight were definitely more of our MVPs. First matchup, still really incredible matchup. I just think that so far Federa and Ratley both kind of look like, they're kind of controlling the tempo, controlling those games consistently at the top of the leaderboard. So moving forward, I think it'll be fun to watch their journey, to watch everybody's journey throughout the season, and to be able to see how they improve as they chase down the championship at the end of the year.
Absolutely, yeah. So that's going to do it for us tonight. Week 1 closed out from the Western Conference. We will see you again next Wednesday with some Valorant.
Some Valorant
going on next Wednesday. Enjoy your weekend. Have a good one, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Peace out, everybody.
Hellcat. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.